Alright, here we go again with the early morning AM video clip to upload to the YouTube. Drinking my lovely magical bean potion. Oh, shit. I'm so tired. This head cold is something else, y'all. So we got Twitter on fire yesterday. Ooh. How dare we have, opinions. That's what I mean by the shadow darkening of the industry. It's not that they're sucking all the finances out. You guys waste money on Kickstarters and books and games that you will never play. And let's talk about our dice addiction. Hell, I haven't run a table game, besides for my grandkids, in such a long time. I still buy dice occasionally. It's a good deal. I keep ordering these blood-spattered dice from Temu when they're like 98 cents or $1. I just want a bowl of them for Wretched. And everybody's got to roll blood-spattered dice when they play Wretched. I call them my Dexter dice. But I think they get misconstrued. But what I mean by shadow darkening is this pushing of you have to like this or you're not really into games. Well, I have a very finite budget and I'm very picky about what I play. I've made it really clear that if a book makes it to my shelf, I'm a devotee of that game and I love it. If it ain't, if I get a free PDF, I'll get a free PDF. Otherwise, I pay for my PDFs for the games I run. And that's it. Now, I do worry about the economy is teetering on the brink, and we are looking into the maw of hyperinflation. And people say, no, we're not. I was like, really? They try to tell you that inflation's X when you can plainly see the price of goods and services have doubled in a matter of a few years on certain sectors. I'm blessed that I'm close enough to like where my meat and stuff is grown that I can deal directly with the farmers. You urbanites, you're fucked. You're all slaves. Debt slavery is a thing. So, it is what it is. But this constant pushing and saying things are above criticism, that's horseshit. And that's a template for future things that you won't be allowed to speak out against, and I don't approve of it. Everything needs to be criticizable. And there are some curmudgeons upon the industry who are literally just a culture of critique. That's all they do. That's their shtick. They just bitch, bitch, bitch. This is what it is. As long as you don't condescend to get a mean tone, I usually don't care. But I sensed some real animosity the other day. Which, you can read that wrong sometimes. I mean, it's just text. You can't hear inflection in text. Always. That needs a level of verbiage I don't think a lot of people actually have. To be honest. But, yeah, it was irritating. I thought it was kind of funny. Now, I do worry about the Red Room, sales limit, and drive-thru is still doing drive-thru things. You can't even be associated. So you can't, because you could say, I think now the bar is so low if you put Red Room compatible or Wretched compatible. It depends if your name's on the list. Or if your name's part of a whisper campaign, right? That the folks who are all about self-expression and everything have a blacklist. Now, granted, I'm not necessarily against the blacklist. Keep that in mind when the tables turn, folks. I'm not only for gatekeeping your table, I am for taking some of these people, once the table's turned, and making sure they never work in the industry or they never see the light of day as a publisher ever again. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Re victis. Woe to the vanquished. So we all want an open free market, and free markets, in my opinion, are a myth, but it is what it is. Don't allow your beliefs that once these people get their comeuppance to be used as a whetstone around your neck to drag you down, tie your hands, and they'll just do the same shit again. Because of all the things in the world, I do certain things about our enemies in the world, and we do have enemies. We have enemies of culture, thought, and let's be honest, some people come to this hobby just to destroy it. Just look at the Star Wars franchise. You think they're actually enriching it? No, they are destroying it. That is the point of postmodernist thought. Destroy everything and remake it into their own image. They destroy IPs. So you can't trust them. I admire that kind of persistence. It's the true downfall of an ideologue, in my opinion. You don't know when to stop. So you got to put them down like a rabid dog. It's the way of the world, people. I don't know if you pay attention, if you open up a history book, history is moved by conquerors. I'm just mulling over my fucking coffee right now this morning, but maybe I'll talk about some gaming stuff. Because that's all I'm really interested in. That I do like politics. Most people don't want to talk about politics, and I don't put it on my channel. Because if I really talk about my political thought and how we need to reform systems, they would ban me in 1 minute. So, your free speech is a myth. Well, it's a myth as well. It's all smoke and mirrors, propaganda, control, misdirection. Put your faith in God. So, thought I'd share that this morning. I don't even know why. Maybe because of my 3 viewers, I can't let them down. I don't know. I feel people get ideas from me. I get mine for ideas sometimes. It is what it is. But yeah, through a shelve that faster buddy. I'm on one buddy's excited about it, and no one else. The other guy who was excited about it never made a character, so was actually not that excited. And I thought about staying up and getting some characters made and working on maybe a Dragon Slayer option for Tuesdays. Because I'm going to run all my old school essentials in the Roll20, so the rules are there. I need to do the same thing for Dragon Slayer in Roll20 as well, until something more affordable or that can do all the handouts and character sheets. And there's the rub. I haven't done that for Dragon Slayer yet, because guess what? There's no fucking character sheets on ye old Roll20. There's another one that's a Red Stepchild that they don't like, and they just don't do anything extra for him. And that is a Greg Gillespie. And everybody's conservative, right wing. I'm like, he's Canadian. Your most hardcore conservatives up there are still kind of milquetoast compared to the rest of us, in my opinion. And plus, he just wants to play games, from what I can tell. It's common sense. Alright. Anyway, maybe I'll do some Dragon Slayer content coming up. Still want to do some Wretched stuff, but I can't get any players. And everybody else is playing on the weekends for Wretched, and I just don't have the time slot for the weekend. Oh well. My woes. So many ideas, not enough time. This stuff, it's hard to focus. Anyway, guys, play what you like. When you can, support these guys. And I'm not telling people to go around and spend money that you didn't got to spend. But verbally defend them every chance you get. Because there will be people who are simply slamming others to build their share. And I've seen a lot of that lately. And I think they're looking ahead down the road for the collapse of WotC when that IP is sold, or that the digital option is such a flop for a lot of people that they're thinking they can pull a lot of those people and make a lot of money or get their game to be most popular. Maybe it's just ego and not greed, but those go hand in hand a lot. So we shall see. We shall see. I'm looking forward to a lot of the stuff the Red Room's coming up. Their classless system, no levels. I like levels. I've discovered when trying to design a game that the soap opera concept works perfectly for it, and your classic campaign to where you progress up levels does not. And I think that's where the disconnect is in my head, and I need to get into this soap opera level to where the danger threat level doesn't increase over time. It simply changes, like sequels. But I've always been critical of how many earth-shattering, world-conquering things can you defeat before it's just kind of ridiculous. That's where I lean towards more into get rich or die trying, or a prolonged campaign against one type of thing. My current campaign, one of them I have, is multiple threats in a region that will reveal themselves over the years, but neither one of them is so much more powerful than the other. They're about all equal. So which way the characters choose to go will eat most of their time up. Anyway, later, guys.